Shalom Aleichem, a good moed. Look at what my wonderful niece has given me, the presents. Take a look at these things. This is a collection of Cathy, the Cathy cartoon by Cathy Guisewite, which is this is a chronicle of women in the 80s, their dating, and how they're trying to get dates and get themselves married and all kinds of good things, making a living and living in general, trying to lose weight, and all the things that they're interested in doing, and in a very, very humorous way. The Cathy collection by Cathy Guisewite. This is given to me by my very thoughtful niece. This is another gift she had given me, too. Look at this. This is by Norman Rockwell. Norman Rockwell. Gone out for business. Gone on business. General store. You see, that's like a nice 3D figures of a Norman Rockwell painting. Anyway, let's get back to this. Cathy Guisewite. Let's take a look at what they say here. A guten Pesach to everyone. The Cathy phenomena began in 1976 when, to avoid the embarrassment of having her mother do it for her, Cathy Guisewite sent some cartoon samples to Universal Press Syndicate. When a contract arrived in the mail just days later, Guisewite called Mom, bought a drawing board, and ate a box of donuts. Now appearing internationally in over 350 newspapers and on countless refrigerators, bulletin boards, and desks, Guisewite's Cathy has become a spokeswoman for women of the 80s. Guisewite's talent for putting the dreams and confusions of an entire generation into humorous perspective has expanded from the newspapers onto everything from greeting cards and sleepwear to desk accessories and beach towels. Living in Santa Barbara, California, Guisewite spends most of her time in her attic studio creating comic strips and products that are for everyone whose life revolves around food, love, mother, and career. The 4 basic guilt groups. A delightfully amusing tribute to the young single woman of today and all she has to cope with. Right on the button. Cathy is the feminist Charlie Brown. She's funny, a little sad, and exactly like somebody everybody knows. She's a role model for the 80s woman, a hard-charging softy wavering between Ms. and Mr. Right. A new-age female with old-fashioned roots who calls the shots but still calls home Success magazine. In those days, you can get a book like this for $5.95. That's pretty good. Now I'm sure it would be like $15, $20, who knows, these days. The child within has been awakened, but the old lady on the outside has just collapsed. Let's take a look at 1 or 2 of the strips here. Let's take a look at this. I changed my mind on this. You bought this last December. Yes, well, I've had a rude financial awakening and no longer feel it's critical to my life. You've owned it for 4 months. I never used it. I never touched it. I don't want it. Please take it back. Please take it back. You must take it back. "24 hours after tax day, and the 1992 returns start pouring in." Don't eat. Don't eat. Don't eat. Don't shop. Don't shop. Don't shop. Don't fantasize. Don't compare. Don't obsess. Don't will. Don't lust. Don't panic. Don't freak. Don't vegetate. I thought we were going to watch TV. Too much pressure. That's her boyfriend, Irving, over there. The famous boyfriend, Irving. I've been reading some of this. Andrea is completely offended by Secretary's Week. Charlene considers it a religious article, a religious holiday. Andrea says any mention of it is demeaning. Charlene wants a parade thrown in her honor. Who do I believe? What am I supposed to do? Help me, Cathy. That's her boss. I'll go tell all the women in the world to start agreeing with each other. If you go and tell all the men that no one really has thighs like Cindy Crawford. I have to find out what's going on in Russia. I have to know what's going on in Bosnia. I have to read every detail of what's going on in the Middle East. What's going on with us, honey? Huh? As usual, the only real foreign turf is sitting right here next to him on the couch. So anyway, here's a selection of Cathy. I am woman, hear me snore. That's like I am woman, hear me roar. By Helen Reddy. This is I Am Woman, Hear Me Snore. A mouthful of mints and no one to kiss. A hand to hold, an opinion to reject. A Cathy collection by Cathy Guisewite. Oh, here's a nice blurb about her. A clever running commentary on the joys and frustrations of being a single woman. New York Times. Cathy makes us laugh at the truth and at ourselves. Working Women's Magazine. A new age female with old-fashioned roots who still calls the shots but still calls home. Success Magazine. This is Cathy at her drawing board. After 10 years of syndication, Cathy's unique insights into the traumas and triumphs of contemporary life have earned her a place in over 500 newspapers and on the desks, refrigerators, and bulletin boards of some 60 million readers. Creator Cathy Guisewite says she owes her success to hope, M&Ms, and a willingness to embarrass myself. That's Cathy for you. Understanding the Y chromosome. So anyway, this is one of the gifts my niece has given me. Oh, over there some more. Over there. Some of those candles, the candles. Anyway. That's gifts by my niece. Wonderful. Very nice. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. A guten Morgen. Have a good Good Passover. Take care.